What if I told you that you've been lied to for your entire life? Most people think that motivation inspires action, but on the contrary, if you wait for motivation, you'll never start. Whatever that thing is that you want to do, whether it be starting a YouTube channel, asking out that girl, dedicating yourself to a workout routine, if you wait to feel inspired to do so, to feel motivated to do it, it's never going to happen. And that is because motivation does not inspire action, but it is the other way around. Have you ever just sat back and thought about it? Whenever you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this workout soon, you know what I'm saying? New year, new me. I'm gonna start it real quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling inspired to do it, but I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm not gonna start today, I'm gonna start tomorrow, and then we gonna be right on it, you know what I'm saying? And then tomorrow comes,
Yeah, today it didn't really work out that well.
I'm gonna start tomorrow. The next day comes by, you saying the same thing until years later, you're still in the same place that you started from. And that's due to a simple fact. Because you never took action. And we usually think that we have to be in the right mood or we have to feel a certain type of way for us to be inspired to take action, when really taking action is the most important part. Because by doing that, you're gonna feel motivated to do other things. You can't count on that temporary motivation to push you to do things that you want to do, especially to achieve your goals, because it's just not gonna happen. If you only wait for the moments where you feel inspired to do something, you're not gonna make any meaningful progress on your goals or in anything in general, because your motivation is only temporary. We might see people living their lives, you know what I'm saying, on social media and saying you can do it too if you just, you know what I'm saying, believe in yourself, grind, don't give up. And we feel inspired by watching that video. But when it comes time to sit down and actually do it, and we realize how hard the work is going to be and how much of a grind it'll be and how hard it will be to get to your goal, to reach the end zone, most people decide not to do it altogether. And I'm not talking like I'm some holy righteous man. You know what I'm saying, I can attest to this firsthand because I deal with this almost every single day, especially with these YouTube videos, right? I see people posting their videos on YouTube, getting their views. They got the life they wanted to live, you know what I'm saying, for the longest time. They got good cars, a good crib, you know what I'm saying, their content is nice, it looks great, they got a high sub count, they making money, you know what I'm saying. What else can you really ask for as a YouTuber, you feel me? And they're like, yeah man, believe in yourself, you'll reach this day sometime soon, you know what I'm saying. And it's like, yo, they right, I'm gonna do this, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna follow their advice, I'm gonna be just like them, you feel me? But when the time comes to do it, it just never happens, you know what I'm saying. I tell myself every day, oh yeah, I'm gonna record this video, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna record this joint, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna edit it, yeah, it's gonna be great, bro. But most of the time, I got school, I got work, I go to the gym. By the time I get home and it's time for me to lock in on my videos, I'm just like, I'm gonna just go to bed, I'll start it tomorrow, you know what I'm saying. But I never actually do, because at least right now in my life, I'm doing things that keep me so busy to the point where I don't want to make this YouTube thing my priority, because it's just too much work and I feel like I'm gonna be too tired to do anything at all. I gotta wait for the right moment. I gotta wait till I'm feeling inspired, well rested, energized for me to really lock in on the goals. And it's not a good thing to do that. If you rely on temporary spur of the moment inspirations and you try to base your work ethic around that, it's just not gonna be consistent. It's not gonna be good at all, because it's only very temporary. You're not gonna feel like doing the things that you need to do most of the time. That's where that discipline comes in. Like, you ever just go to the gym or force yourself to go to the gym after telling yourself that you were, and you just went one day because you're like, all right, let me just get into it, let me start today, you know what I'm saying. And then you do that workout, maybe it might not be the first workout that really hit like that, but you keep showing up because you know it's good for you, it's good for your health, all that. You keep showing up and eventually you have a good workout and you're like, yo, this is good, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling pumped up, you feel me, I'm feeling healthier already, let me keep doing this joint, you know what I'm saying. And all of a sudden now you're addicted to the gym. You go 5 days a week, you know what I'm saying, you counting your macros, you getting good protein, good, you know what I'm saying, your diet is excellent, you taking care of your skin, you know what I'm saying, your sleep, trying to just look better overall, because you first went to the gym when you didn't feel like it. Now that you forced yourself to go, now you actually want to do it because you see how good it is for you, you see the benefits that you reaping from doing so, and now you're like, yo, this is good like, you know what I'm saying, this is good stuff, this is some real good stuff, I'm gonna keep doing this because it's great. But you never would have knew that if you didn't just start. Now let's flip it back on me for a second. I tell myself I'm gonna do a lot of things. Like I said, number one was locking in on my YouTube videos, but like I said, I'd be too tired. I tell myself I got a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, this YouTube thing is gonna take a lot of time to do, so I'm gonna wait till I'm less busy to start doing it. But come on, like, just start right now. You feel me? Being in your head is only going to get you so far. Sometimes you just got to get up and go. You know what I'm saying? Take action. That's the main point of this video. You know what I'm saying? Taking action. Because when you take action, you start getting the reaction. When you take action, the reaction. All right, that's a good quote. When you take action, the reaction that you get is inspiration, and by inspiration you get that motivation. You know what I'm saying? I was reading this one book and they say that people naturally think that the order of these three things, inspiration, action, and motivation, they think first you get inspiration, then you get some motivation, and then you take some action. But this book flipped it on his head, and it really showed me. You know what I'm saying? When I read this whole, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was some real talk. You feel me? It said action inspires inspiration, which inspires motivation. You know what I'm saying? By actually taking the action, you get the inspiration and the motivation. And the motivation leads you to take more action, but you never would have had that motivation to take action if you didn't first take action. You feel me? It's like we say we're gonna do a whole bunch of things, but if we don't hold ourselves accountable and really do it, it just shows that we don't want to do it bad enough. We don't feel inspired. We're not motivated. We don't really care to do it, even though we're saying that we want to do it just because it, you know what I'm saying? For lack of a better reason, it just sounds good to do. We like to make it sound like we're doing good things, holding ourselves accountable. We're trying to be better people, but the simple fact of the matter is, if you tell yourself that you're going to do something and you don't do it, you just don't care enough about it. You don't want it bad enough. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take action regardless, because you're never going to know how bad you want it until you first take action, because depending on how bad you want it, you're going to do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you're going to take action regardless. But if you don't feel that certain type of desire for it, that hunger, that greed, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I really need to go do this. It's not gonna start because you don't care about it enough. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna tell yourself that because it sounds good. Yeah, real talk. Now, another thing about me, I tell myself all the time, oh yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like when I get outside, you feel me? Talking to these hoes and stuff, bro, I'm ready to just, you feel me? And every time I see something that I want, I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna go spit game at her. I'm gonna go see what's up. You feel me? As soon as I see a bad John, bro, no thinking, straight go. But what do I do when it comes time, bro? Nowhere to be seen, my boy. You know what I'm saying? John Cena in the flesh. Real talk, that's me. Because I'm waiting for the right feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to be bad. I don't want it to be awkward. Because at least me at this point in time, I have some anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's part of me, if I can get rid of it. But for the longest time, I just feel anxious. Whenever a scary situation comes up to me, I feel this little, you know what I'm saying, jump in my heart start jumping a little bit real quick. You feel me? When I start doing that, I get nervous, my heart starts beating, my voice starts shaking, things just don't go right. That is going to be my natural state, or at least I think that's going to be my natural state when I go to approach a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be nervous, I'm going to be anxious, my voice going to shake, I'm going to be scared, meek, you know what I'm saying? But instead of doing that, let me wait for the right time where I'm feeling inspired to do it, and my confidence, you know what I'm saying, is inspired by that inspiration. You feel me? I'm gonna wait till that moment to happen, when really it's just not gonna happen. You feel me? It's like those times are so few and far between. But when are you gonna feel inspired to do it? Think about it. You only get inspiration from other people, because if you can't get inspired by yourself, if you did get inspired by yourself, you would just take action regardless. You know what I'm saying? Just because you wanted to do it, and your actions would later inspire you to take more actions. But who's gonna start it? If you don't do action, if you're not taking action, what's going to start that, you know what I'm saying, that chain of reactions? You feel me? It's just not going to happen. But you know what I'm saying, you're relying on an external factor to inspire you to do something in that moment, when my natural state is anxiety, anxious, scared, you know what I'm saying, loser stuff. You feel me? Shout out to people who got anxiety and stuff like that. I'm just harping on myself because I feel like, you feel me, I gotta be hard on myself. It's tough love for real, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my natural state is being nervous and anxious, but I don't want to approach a girl that way because I'm gonna assume it's gonna go wrong. I'm gonna wait for the perfect time where I feel confident, I feel calm. But truth be told, you gotta get through that little awkward, nervous stage for you to start being confident, because that's where confidence comes from. Experience. NBA players, I'm sure they still get anxious, nervous when they do the things that they do, but they're a lot more confident taking that shot when they practice it 1,000 times. Even if they might be nervous, they're like, oh yeah, I took this shot before, I'm confident it's gonna go in, therefore it goes in. You know what I'm saying? Confidence is a big part of your performance, because if you're not confident, you're gonna perform less. It's like when they say, like, you know what I'm saying, chop bulls, you feel me, the bulls that be kind of chopped, they confidence really, it take them to a different level because it make you more attractive. Like the way you carry yourself, the confidence you have, because no one wants to, you feel me, be around somebody who don't love themselves, who don't really respect or care about themselves. It's just not, you know what I'm saying, a good vibe to be around. It's kind of depressing. But yeah, though, I have to get through this little awkward stage where I'm nervous and I'm you know what I'm saying, tripping over my words. I'm speaking kind of low, you know what I'm saying? My voice ain't even deep as I want it to be. I'm going to be shaking a little, heavy breathing, heart beating, getting my body getting hot, all that, bro. It's just going to have to happen in the early stages before I could really be the man that I know I can be. Because every once in a while, I see it. I glimpse into my mind's eye and I see myself being that confident version of Chris who just, you know what I'm saying, he don't care. He sees somebody he want to talk to, he go introduce himself. He just, you feel me, not even trying to like be on no try hard nothing, like be like, oh, I gotta get her number. Like, no, at least just start a conversation and see where it go from there, bro. You feel me? I see him, but I will never be him until I take action. You feel me? And that action is not going to be inspired by anything else. Them external factors are that. They're just that. They're external. I can't count on them happening, but I can count on myself taking action regardless of how I feel. Find that inspiration, that desire within yourself so that you can go do the things that you need to do. Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to hold yourself accountable, who is? You came into this world by yourself. You got yourself. Nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Nobody's going to have you like you have yourself. Because who really cares about somebody who don't care about themselves? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not how these things work. And the main way to respect yourself and show yourself that confidence, that, what's it called? That respect, that, what's that? It's a word I'm trying to think of. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the word is, but like, who's going to show yourself that respect and that self-love other than yourself? By doing the things that you want to do. Stop talking yourself out of it. Stop doubting yourself, saying, oh, I can't do this. I want to do this, but I don't think it'll work because I'm this. It's like, bro, trust yourself. Even if you don't trust yourself for real, fake it till you make it. I hear that's a real good strategy into becoming a different person and changing your mindset in general. Tell yourself these things until you truly believe it. Because if it's this old saying, right? If you believe that you can't do it, you're right. But if you believe that you can do it, you're also right. Which one is you gonna be? Is you gonna be the one that can do it and believes that they can do it, or you gonna be the one that don't believe they can do it, therefore they not gonna do it? Do you want to accomplish your goals? Do you want to be a better person? Then you gotta believe in yourself. Because if you don't, how is you ever gonna muster up the courage to do the things that need to be done? Just something to think about. Peace.